Your county.
Your news.
BBC Radio Gloucestershire.
Now, Gloucester City Centre could get a new academy school by September next year if plans submitted by a group of churches are approved. Initially, it would take children from reception to year 8 and would receive funding direct from government. I asked one of the directors, John Bennett, why he thinks it's needed.
The main reason for it is that if you look around the city, there are no schools directly in the city centre. So one of the main sort of focus points for us wanting to set up the academy in the city is so that there is somewhere that is local to the people that live directly in the city centre. At the moment, a lot of kids are being bussed out to either schools on the outskirts of the city or beyond. So it's really to be a place right in the heart of Gloucester that we can use to support the community.
Now, would this actually be a church school? I mean, what is the ethos?
The school has a Christian ethos in that it will promote the ideas of people, respecting each other, being inclusive, looking out for each other, tolerance, and, developing one another. The main difference between us being a free school rather than a faith school is we won't be just teaching about Christianity. We'll be supplementing, teaching about all sorts of other areas of development, such as, evolution, other religions, all the sciences, so that, the kids will still get a balanced education of everything that goes on.
Where would this school be?
At the moment, we have been looking at a couple of potential buildings. One that we're very involved in is with the insurance company Ecclesiastical, as they have a building in the city centre, and we're currently in negotiations with them to hopefully move into one of their buildings.
Am I right that there was a previous attempt to get an academy school like this?
There was, yes. We submitted an application last year. It was the first time we'd done it. And the feedback that came back pointed out a couple of things where we needed to give a bit more detail in our application. So we have revisited that this year with that feedback and amended it and added the extra information that they required. So
what are the chances of this happening, and by when?
Well, the hope is that it would open in September 2013. We will submit the application at the end of this month, and then we will wait to hear. And, hopefully we will have improved on our application last year, and then we'll be invited to the next stage, which would be an interview in London.
How do you rate your chances?
Very well. Obviously as a church group, we've all talked about it. We've got out into the community and asked people about it. We've, as I say, as a church group, we've sort of sat down and prayed about it. And from talking to people in the community, to prospective parents and generally people around, we are quite confident that this year the application is very strong.
That's John Bennett speaking about plans for a new academy school in Gloucester City Centre. But then there were a couple of schools in years gone by, but obviously they've gone as time's gone on. Do you think it's a good idea? Would you like to send your child there?